Peter, I gotta know, just because you touched on the fact that this has been a challenging year pertaining to COVID, as the only other Californian that's in this room, I was also just thinking about in the fall, just being inundated with smoke and fire everywhere. And folks were asking in the chat, was the castle affected by the fire, and was your winemaking affected by the fires?
Yeah, unfortunately, in a very large way. We have two buildings. We have our main castle building, which is where the only thing that customers or would ever go through. But then across our crush pad, we have what we call our farmhouse, and that consisted of our finished wine warehouse, tank room, our bottling line, laboratory, and my office, and that whole building was lost. So we lost a considerable amount of finished product, thousands of cases, including a lot of our large format collections and kind of special things that we wanted to keep at the winery rather than send them out and store them off site. Our bottling line it's a big deal, not have a bottling line in my office. So right now I'm working out of a temporary trailer out on our crush pad, which is not so bad. I actually have a pretty nice view out over the valley that I didn't used to have, but we're all making the best of it. And just kind of that's our battle, right? I mean, castles are formed over centuries. The Castello di Amorosa has lots of different architectural styles to kind of match what real castles or castles over in Italy would be like, where they're knocked down, they're rebuilt, different architect comes in here, 200 years later the techniques are different. That's the way the castle's already built, and we're just continuing that right now. So when I said they took them 16 years to build the castle, we never really stopped. We added a wine cave, I added wine tanks in, we added a outdoor patio area, lots of landscaping. When I started, there was hardly any landscaping at all. The moat was dry. Now it's a nice, full of water and lots of plants. So the property has continued to evolve. And what could be more castle-like than rebuilding what was lost? So, looking forward to that project. It's going to be a big undertaking. It's going to take a couple of years, but as far as its effect on winemaking, we continue on. We didn't pick a lot of grapes because of the fire, so we'll be making a lot less wine with vintage 2020 when it comes to red wine. All the white wines were fine. They were all harvested already and were pretty much unaffected. But red wines, you're going to see a lot less from us in 2020.
That's unfortunate, but understanding.